Hi, my name is Myra Ramirez. I am a compliance specialist here at Atlas. I actually came across a post by Steve Ryan on LinkedIn, and at that point, I was actually recruiting for another company, and I was not looking for a job. I was very happy where I was at, and something about his post spoke to me, and so I reached out to him. I was able to have a phone call with him, set up a quick interview, and I wouldn't say interview so much to begin with as a conversation about the company and what they stood for. Once I got started and saw what the culture was like and saw how supportive everybody was, I reached out to a couple of my former coworkers and kind of started rounding them up. Initially, I reached out to Missy, and I knew that she was looking for a job. I had previously worked with her. I was her supervisor for about a year, and I thought that this company might suit her better. So I went ahead and I referred her. She interviewed, she got the job. And then a few months later, one of my other coworkers who I had previously reached out to, she reached out to me and asked if we were still hiring. At that point that I reached out to her, she wasn't ready to leave yet. But a couple of months later, she called me and she said it's time. So I went ahead and referred her. She interviewed, she got the job, and she has just been flourishing here. It's been really great. The support system at Atlas is the best support system that I have ever worked with. I myself experienced what it was like to actually work here before I started making referrals, and pulled some people onto the compliance team. But I've also worked around some of the other recruiters and some of the CMs who have been here for years and years and years. And they all kind of still say the same thing, that this is such a great company to work for, that they follow through, that they really are treated like a team. You already have that camaraderie when you refer somebody and they end up joining your team or joining your company and department. You already feel comfortable working with that person. So when you're working with a traveler or even with recruiters, and you've already got that, you're on the same page kind of thing, it's that's easy to see from an outside perspective.